So I'm going to talk about the next one, which is Pioneers demand mainnet on Pi today. Now, I'm saying this because I put out a poll. And for the first time, my poll was huge, considering the size of my YouTube, my Twitter following. Listen, I have what? How many people do I have in my Twitter following? I have 4,600 at the moment, which is cool, which is a lot, and still increasing. And there's 4,600, and I did create a poll. And this poll, listen, I'm going to show you, quite interesting, the results. I hope I posted it here. I think I did. The results was overwhelmingly surprising, honestly speaking. Overwhelmingly surprising. And I thought, okay, Pioneers know I've released a video. I've said when open mainnet may not be, but they demand open mainnet. Obviously not mainnet, because we're still in enclosed network or enclosed mainnet, but they demand open mainnet to be on Pi today. They have their reasons, and it's understandable. But look here, hang on a minute, just bear with me. Let me try and do this. Yeah, listen, I'm loving the show. I am loving the show. So this is it. This was the result. It's gonna cover my face a little bit. So I put it there. I said, when do you want Pi mainnet, which is open mainnet, to be launched? And now was 11%. End of the year, 23%. End of 2023, 11%. 14th March 2024, 16%. Surprising that got higher than the other two. But overwhelmingly, people want it within a month. Within a month from now, which is 62%. That's overwhelming. 62%. That is overwhelming. And it's something that I sort of didn't expect. But at the same time, why didn't I expect that? I was supposed to expect that. Pioneers are sort of not that happy about the fact that communication is not as it's supposed to be. Now, I've discussed that with all three guests that I had on the channel in recent times, and all of them are in unanimity that the core team need to communicate more. They need to communicate better, because they're not communicating better, and it's sort of not great. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of not great. And obviously, I do support their plight. To be honest, I do. And as a result, I'm also trying to push for some interviews with any core team member. I'm not saying that the founders should come here. No, if they do come, that would be a big bonus. But any core team member, whether it's I Hate Jam or all the other ones, I don't mind who comes on, but come and explain something to come and explain something to the Pioneers, because they deserve that. Do you know what I mean? They deserve that. And that's the requests that I've made in recent times. They haven't got back to me yet. I'm still hoping that they'll get back to me in any way, shape, or form, at least to say, you know what, we would honor the invitation, or because of such and such reason, we may not be able to honor the invitation as of yet. So I am hoping and expecting something in the next few months, but I wouldn't put all my hopes on it. Hey, open mainnet, most of you want it on Pi today, which is 28th of June 2023. By the end of last year, considering how things were and considering the source I had, I was told that it should happen on Pi today. I predicted at that time that mass KYC, as it were, was going to be on Pi Day, which happened. But hey, still a lot of people are striving to get their KYCs done, which is unfortunate. Now, what I want from the core team is that they tell us, they don't need to tell us a date yet, but they can say they're working on it. They can say we're heading towards there, or everything is honing in towards the open network period. You understand? So if they can tell us all of that, that will make me excited. But if they don't tell us that, then of course I'll have to keep answering questions I have no answer to, and that can be quite irritating and infuriating. You get what I'm saying? So I hope that the core team would put their communication hat on and begin to communicate properly. I mean, verbally communicate properly, not just typing their way into thinking that pioneers are gonna just take it. Listen, most pioneers are smart, most pioneers are well informed, so they're not gonna just tolerate the core team typing their way to think they're gonna convince people. People are smart, I can say it. So listen, me personally, from what I've heard, it's not gonna be on Pi 2 Day. I know a lot of people wish it was on that day, but I'm afraid I have to tell you it's not going to be on Pi 2 Day. So, when I get any date, I'll let you know before they announce. But the projection that I have is going to be after this year. That's the projection I have. It's going to be after this year. This year, they're trying to work on, I'll go on to the next subject anyway, but they're trying to work on a lot of things. And I don't know, to be honest. And certain pioneers have told me, listen, they can go on to open mainnet first and then, work on other things, because that's how we can progressively move forward. And others are saying, nope, they should wait because it could be a disaster. And that is also an understandable point. If anything, I thought that's a much better point, because, you don't want to get yourself into something and then get stuck in a crossroads, because you don't have anywhere to turn, which means you're lost. And if you're lost, it's very difficult to be found in cases like that. So, they're caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. It's not easy. It's not easy. I must tell you that. So the core team, I personally would say they have to be given a bit of time. We've given them a lot of time. But then again, you should ask yourself, do you really think that Bitcoin just came through and became what it was? There was no competition for Bitcoin then. There was no competition for Bitcoin. Do you understand? And because there was no competition for Bitcoin, things happened the way they did. But right now, there is a lot of competition out there. Over 20,000 cryptocurrencies. So we have to have something special. You understand? Something that makes us stand out. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. We'll just be like any other cryptocurrency. So that's where I do support the core team. It doesn't necessarily mean the non-communication is great. No, it's not. I am utterly against that. They should communicate with pioneers. We're not saying give the mainnet date. We're saying communicate. So yeah, smash the like button, guys. Smash the subscriber button. Become a member, and let's grow this channel.